Alright, good evening, sir. For this week's assignment, as you can see, it is already deployed here on Render. And this is my production server. I have 4 collections. I have the authentication endpoint, I have the projects, I have the task, and I have the users. So right now, I am going to post something. I'm going to get my project first. So as you can see, it gave me a 401 error response status, which means unauthorized no token. That means I'm not logged in. So with this, I'm going to check my authentication, and this also works on the validation which I put it. So before I do anything here, I need to log in. So I'm going to do this. I'm going to post. This is the login user. I'm going to try it out. So I'm going to log in using this. All right, and then I click on execute. As you can see, it gave me a message here, invalid credentials, and an error for 401 response, which means that this test user does not exist on my database. That's the reason why it is showing me this. It is not authentic and it is not valid as well. So I'm going to register this as a new user so that I can log in with it. So I'm going back to register. Okay, so this is the new user I just created, test user, and these are the information regarding this user. So I click on execute. As you can see, it is a 201 response. So I have logged in and I'll come back here. I'll get this copy. First, now execute. Now I'm logged in. So I need to copy this token for me to receive authorization. And then now I'm authorized to do whatever I want to do here. Alright, so this is the first collection about authentication and authorization for the user. I'm going to post first. So this is my project, and I'm going to make a post. So I'm going to click on execute. Okay, so the message, I have a validation error 500. It needs an owner. So this means the person who logged in, it needs an owner for it to work. So in this my owner, I have it here. I need to go and copy the ID of this test username.example. So here is the ID, and I'm going to copy it. Then I'll paste it here. Click on execute. As you can see, 201, I just posted this mobile app redesign project. So let me see if it works. And now I'm going back to my gets, and I'll click on gets, and then I'll click on execute. So I got this is a 200 response, and I got this mobile app redesign. So next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to actually get this by ID. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on get project by ID, and I'm going to try it out. So I need the ID for this project. Then I post it here. After that, I'll just execute. So this is the response. I got it. Mobile app redesign. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to update this using the puts. So I click on try it out and I click on this. I'm going to still copy this. But this time I do not need the online. So I'm going to say this is mobile app design 2. Just put 2. This is a bad request. Expected double quotes. Position 16. I think I made a mistake somewhere. So the mistake is this comma. I just remove it here. So when I remove that comma, you can see it is 200. That means mobile app redesign 2. It worked. As you can see it here, it worked. I just updated it and put this 2. But the next thing I'm going to do is to delete this. I'm going to delete it with just using the ID. I'm going to do this. So I need to copy the ID. Then I click on this and hit on execute. So message project and tags deleted. So it has been deleted successfully. I put back the project I just deleted so that I will be able to use this task because this task is kind of linked to the project. So for me to use the task, I need the project. Okay, so I'm going to, I don't have any task yet, so I'm going to post a task first. I'm going to post one. I'm going to do try it out and I'm going to go to my notes. Have some task. So this is it. But then I need to go to my project to copy the ID, which is linked to this. So if I can post it. Copy this ID so that it will be linked to the task. Okay. All right. So I click on execute. For the project is not found, which means I copied a wrong ID. So let me go back to my project and let me try to get projects so that I can copy the real ID. So this is the project, the mobile app design. So I need to copy this. So as you can see, whenever I make an error, there is a validation or authentication that reminds me that I've made an error. So it's not successful, as you can see. I copied the real ID. And then it's created this as a task, a login UI screen I need to do. So the next thing I'm going to do to make sure this is in my database is to get it. Is to get the task which I just posted. So I'm going to go up here. This is my get. I'm going to try it and I'm going to click on execute. So as you can see, it gave me this create login UI screen and the status is still to do. So the next thing I'm going to do right now is to get this task by ID. I click on this and then this task already have an ID here. This is the project ID, the task, which is still this, which is the same ID for the project. Oh, I think it has its own. Okay, this is the ID for the task. This one here. I'm going to copy it and I'm going to paste it here. Let me try it out first. I'm going to paste it here. Now get by ID. All right, it's 200 response, and I got this create login UI screen. The status is still to do. So I need to update this. I click on this and I still put the ID. And then I need to, yeah, so I'm going to copy this. Control C. I don't need this ID. So let me just say create login UI screen 2. I'll put it 2. And then click on execute. So it's successful 200 here. And as you can see, create login UI screen 2. And the status is still to do. So it's successful. I'm going to delete this. I'm going to try it out. Oh, sorry. I need to copy the ID once more. Control C. Put it here. Then I execute. So the task has been deleted. So that's it for tasks. So the last collection here is the users. So I already have some users here, and I'm just going to click on this to get all of them. I'm going to try it out, and I click on execute. So these are the users here. The response is 200. These are them. I have almost like, I think 5 or 6 or 7. So I'm going to post a new user. Sorry. This auth is for posting them though. This is where you create the new user. This collection is where you create the new user. You register a new user, authorization and everything, login and all that. So this one is where I can just get them and I get them, I update them and I delete them. I'm going to put a new user. I'm going to get a new user. I have someone, I'm going to update a new user. So my notes, I have this user here. Let's see. My battery is low, that's why the screen has dimmed a little bit. So I click on try it out. So this user is the user that I created already, the test user. So I'm just putting 2 to update it. As you can see here, there is the test user here. This is the test user. So I'm just putting it test user 2 to update it. Then I click on execute. It say I should correct the following validation error. So this also is part of the validation or the authentication as well. So I think what it's just trying to tell me is to to put the ID here. So just copy this ID. This one is UI validation. Then I put it here. And I click on execute. So it gave me an error. Response is 500. That's the object ID file for this. So I think this ID is not actually the ID. I think I made a mistake with the ID. So I think this is the correct ID here. Yeah, this is the correct ID. Control C. So all these mistakes I'm making, my validation is really working. So it's trying to tell me that all these things are not valid. So without it, I would have been inputting just anything. Then click on execute. As you can see, now it worked. So that time my ID wasn't correct. So it worked. And right now I'm just going to delete this. I'm going to delete this user. I click on this, just try it out. And I simply put in the ID, click on execute, and voila. Then here it is. It's working perfectly fine. User deleted successfully. So this is just it. I have 4 collections, and the 4 collections here is the auths, the authentication endpoint, the projects, which is what this API is all about. It's all about the projects for some company or some people, and the task for that project. The task, which is collection 3, and then the users, which is collection 4. So according to the assignments, the video demonstrated the application is working on a published link. So it is working on a published link. This is my render. It's working here. The Swagger JSON is present. The get post and post, which I already did for collections. And both post and post routes for both collection content data validation, which is already applicable to my work. Each route is protected with authentication. So when I try to log in, when I tried to post something without logging in, it failed because I didn't authenticate. It. So this is the testing. So for this one, I have my test folder here, and I have the project test.js and this. These are the 2 project tests and tax tests for the 2. And these are all the get points, as you can see. Get, post, and everything. Everything is here. So just write npm npm test. Then I click enter. This shows that how the test passed. 2 passed, 3 10 passed, everything passed. So my jest is working, and my test is working for all the endpoints. So that's it for this assignment. Thank you very much.